welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. Tabitha's tale, if you know, you know.
Hi.
Tabitha. Tabitha says hello. All right. Did you guys have a good weekend? It was an uneventful weekend, but
right.
it was a nice weekend.
So we'll say spectacular weather for New Jersey.
Gosh. Yeah,
Just
I mean,
gorgeous.
Windows wide open, absolutely gorgeous.
Actually, even Saturday, was it? I think I want a sweatshirt.
I know. As the sun went down, it got a little bit cool.
Yeah.
But, so nice to walk the dog at night where it's just, the sky is clear and it's
the
crisp.
air is clear.
Yes.
It's not like you're all clammy. So, yeah, it was
really, really.
Weekend. And today is just like picture perfect day.
Last night, it was raining just before we did the final walk. So everybody was inside, so there was nobody out to bother us. Just us. It's really very nice.
Yes.
It actually still was raining a little bit when we were walking, because as we're
still...
walking, we're like, seriously, it's pouring rain.
It's like, why are we walking?
It was raining kind of heavily, but it was the light rain. It wasn't like the big fat raindrops, so that it wasn't too bad.
It was actually quite pleasant.
It was a fairly steady rain going on. Anyway,
Tabitha has moved on.
Yeah, she's done with me.
She is bored with you.
Yeah. You're so yesterday. But we got to talk with a friend and a little bit of creative time, which we're going to show you in a minute, and it was fun. Yeah. And we got some yarn dyed. So the octopus.
Oh my God, you guys.
So good.
Even actually, it was a really good dye day because we did the octopus. We did
the Pittsburgh color.
We did the Pittsburgh color, which is just oh my God. I mean, this is just like I like it very, very much, but this is Mary Beth.
Oh, so cool.
150%.
So cool. Can you see? I apologize for the unprofessional business of Tabitha's ear. However, I know that there are quite a few of you that really enjoy that. So
I think we made Heather's week when she did it the last times.
Tabitha is listening. What would you like to say? She's
Tabitha,
giving
the
me
doctor
this
is
look.
in.
Tabitha, the psychiatrist. That's the one we want taking care of your mental issues. Oh my God, Tabitha, you need to get down. Okay.
I believe she is truly bored now and has moved on completely.
So, we have the Pittsburgh color, and then we did the two new Alice colors.
And everything just came out exactly the way we wanted it to. So, the Alice colors are, the names.
The names are the Jabberwock and the Bandersnatch.
Right.
And if you have read the poem recently, the Bandersnatch is part of the poem. It goes on a little bit further. We both have a love of words. We just, interesting words like that. Do I need to say more?
You should hear me on the subject of Madagascar.
And what is it? Alabaster.
All right, alabaster. Skin of alabaster.
So anyway, we like words. So
Bandersnatch is a good word.
It is. So here we go. Ready? This is Jabberwock.
Oh my God, you guys.
Oh my God. All right, so you've got this really cool blue going into speckles
of greens and purples
and blues, and then just a bright pop of green. I just totally love this yarn.
Yeah.
I really, really love this yarn.
Those colors together are just...
Oops, I'm just flipping it. Oh my God, what did I do? Seriously? When you get a skein that's like... looks like Tabitha twisted it.
Okay, here's a good tip. No, show them. Okay. Do it on the thing. Okay, right. So when you screw up your skein like this and you think, oh my God, I am never, ever fixing this. Because we get some that come out of the dryer and it's just like, oh, this is going to take hours. You find where it's tied off and you hold you find two of the tie-offs
Can you see what she's doing?
And you hold them, and then all of a sudden you see where everything goes.
And it all comes together.
And then you can just flick it, and everything works. So as long as your yarn is tied off, it's relatively easy to fix.
Right.
I mean, sometimes there are some.
There are times where when we're twisting it,
there's a pulled thread. Or...
Yeah, we're human. We make mistakes, and we may not have gotten it exactly perfect
Split,
like this.
yeah.
And you always can just find one of the tie-offs, find another one of the tie-offs, pull them apart like that, and it will pull apart the way you should have it before you put it on your skein winder.
Right.
Anyway, what I was going to do was twist this up again so you could see it twisted. These are still slightly damp since we just washed them, so that's why I don't have multiple skeins up here to show. But anyway, there you go. Look at that. Blues, greens, speckles. Ah,
Jabberwock.
love it. All right, so then to go with the Jabberwock, we wanted something that was similar but not the same. And we decided not to do a tonal this time. We decided to do something that was very similar to the Jabberwock but different. And this is the Bandersnatch. Oh my God.
So it's got the orange and the purple, and then
Speckles of yellow and pink and a golden yellow. Oh,
here are your pinks.
and here, look down here, you can see, look at those speckles.
So when you're knitting, you're gonna get a couple stitches of orange, couple speckle, couple purple, couple purple.
My God, you sound like Declan.
Like I'm too. Couple purple, and it'll just be a lovely variegated speckle.
So
mix.
pretty.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited about these yarns. So we have these available in the shop right now in fingering, both in sock and 100% and in DK. So, there you go.
Jabberwock and the Bandersnatch. And just think how much fun you're going to have saying, oh, what are you knitting? I'm knitting with Bandersnatch.
Right. I'm knitting with the Jabberwock. I mean, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
What's your sweater, your Rhinebeck sweater? Oh, it's Jabberwock.
Yeah.
I mean, Toad Hollow yarns.
Yeah.
Because that's how I roll.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay, if any of you are in Christy Glass asking about your sweater and you are wearing the Jabberwock with Toad Hollow yarns, we will send you a prize. Because if you say on Christy Glass Knits that you are wearing the Jabberwock by
or the
Toad Hollow,
Bandersnatch. Yep.
I'll send you a prize. Yep. So, we have to tell you about August's challenge. August's challenge.
Speaking is difficult today.
All right, so how are the bags coming? We've seen so many pictures.
Yeah.
They're so good. You guys
Did you
are
ever do the
people.
Ravelry thing?
Yes, I did.
Obviously, I haven't got in to look at it.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did that. So, we will be picking prizes soon based on your pictures. Really?
She's feeling shy. I did not put her this way.
You're so weird. Anyway. Okay, so upcoming challenge. Here we go. You ready? We're making you step outside your comfort zone this summer.
Right.
This is a little bit different. We are going to have you make a sweater for your cat. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
Oh my God. Everybody has to make Tabitha an outfit.
Oh my.
You can sew it, you can knit it, or crochet it.
You're going to get things now, and now you're going to have to put them on there. All right.
That's
None
not
of
right,
that.
right.
None of that is true. What your challenge is, this is going to be so easy now. When you think that
I mean, imagine. You could be making the demon an outfit.
Okay. Knit, crochet, or sew
A pillow.
a pillow. We want you to make a pillow. But It's got a little pillow, like a sachet pillow. No,
right.
Gotta be
a couch-sized pillow. You can even, should you choose, like take one of your cross-stitch patterns and turn it into a couch pillow.
You could. You definitely could. But 12 by 12, 14 by 14, 16 by 16, around that size. We want it to be a decent sized pillow. We are going to have a kit for the fabric. We're going to have a kit for the knitting and crochet. We found a pattern that does both knit and crochet.
Right.
You may choose not to use our patterns, which is fine. Be a fabric kit and a yarn kit.
Right.
And you can choose what you would like to do with them. Or you can pick your own, and if you want to get some fabric or some yarn from us and do it, we will send them out to you.
Right.
But we will talk more about that on Friday when they go live.
Right. Just keep in mind, third challenge, pillows.
Yep.
So.
Okay. All right. The other thing we did this weekend was we got caught up on making the cut, which is the what Project Runway did when they went over to Amazon, because Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn left Project Runway and made their own show over on Amazon Prime.
I have to tell you, you get Amazon behind you and your budget goes through the roof.
Oh my God. Have you guys been watching it?
Number one, it's $1 million prize as opposed to the measly $250,000.
Right. Number two, they are quarantined on an estate in Malibu.
Right.
When we say estate, they set up an entire carnival in the backyard for the runway.
Oh, and then they had a pool where the models were walking on water.
Right.
For the runway.
It's amazing.
Budget is like unreal.
Yeah. It's very interesting how they are working around COVID, because they have the fabric warehouse that they get to go to, and it has all different kinds of fabric. But then they also have the option of having a personal shopper shop for them at, I was going to say Joann's, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
I'm pretty sure it's Joann's. It may be the the California version of Mood.
Right. But actually, isn't there a Mood out in California?
I think there is one in Los Angeles.
So anyway, you have the option of having a personal shopper go there and shop for you, kind of like Instacart, but really high-end fabrics.
And also doing it all FaceTime.
Right.
Because they're showing them the fabrics and, telling them about the textures and that kind of thing. So it's really very interesting.
It's so cool. Yeah. Also, they have access to, here, I'm going to design a fabric, and within 2 hours they have the fabric.
Oh, like I'm going to print on fabric.
Right.
Yeah.
And they make designs. They create designs and then send it off, and it comes back as bolts of fabric. It's just
also
very cool.
I'm going to design thing, leave instructions, and then have, the gnomes come in at night and sew it together for me.
Because they want creative entrepreneurs, and they're not looking for seamstresses.
Right.
They want somebody who can run a business. That's the whole point of making the cut. Is it's not you're actually making every stitch of the clothing. Right. You have a seamstress who comes in and takes it, works all night, and brings it back to you 8 hours later. It's just, I really wish there was somebody like that would clean. They would just come in, and the gnomes would come in and clean for me.
I need the cleaning fairies.
Yes, please, the cleaning fairies. Anyway.
And the organization fairies, because if they could come, that would be really nice. I need somebody to tell me what to do. I'm really very...
Except when I try and tell you what to do, you're very bad at taking direction.
I am, but...
I need somebody to tell me what to do,
but
I don't want
with
to
the fact that I'm not good with taking direction.
All right. Anyhow, if you are watching it, who do you think is going to win?
Right.
My vote is on Gary.
We both want Gary to win.
We both want Gary to win. But Andrea has some really... She's very, very good. She just doesn't have that extra little thing that Gary does. He takes the personal aspect of it. He brings in a personal aspect to all of his clothing. Right. The one that he did...
He wants to have his artwork on everything.
Yeah, the one that he did that was the writing on the clothing.
Oh, where
that
he
was
painted on the clothing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, it's just fascinating.
It is.
These
it's so
artists
cool.
are so incredible.
Yeah.
So if you have Amazon Prime, and I think this is season 3, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's making the cut on Amazon Prime. We're having so much fun with it. Really, really loving it. And it's got Tim Gunn. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I love Tim Gunn. Okay. All right. So we did that. And then well, we had a whole bunch of meetings and phone calls that we had to take. And what happens when you have like Zoom meetings and phone calls and you happen to find...
And you know your hands, you're going to be able to do handwork.
A bag of Halloween fabric. And some paper Hexies. All of a sudden, you wind up with a pile of Halloween Hexies. These are the feathers of an owl that I just thought was really pretty. Can you really have anything Halloween without Tabitha?
Polka dot bat.
Fighters. I mean, we have all these Hexies now.
Crows.
So then the question becomes...
We have phenomenal taste in Halloween fabric.
We really do. I mean, Alexander Henry, do you have an eyeball?
Somewhere I have an eyeball.
Because I have two, if you want one.
But I have a hand.
I love the hand, the ghostly hand. Jack-lantern. This one, how cool is that? All different spices. I have a couple of those.
Owl.
Anyway, we started putting these together and then we thought, ooh, what can we do with these?
Oh.
So we started putting them together like so. And we're making fabric. Do you see my crow?
Oh, I've got him too.
Out of Halloween Hexies. I love this one here.
Yeah.
This one here.
Here's my crow.
I love your 13.
Yep. This one down here is a bat's face.
So what we are going to do with this is we're going to make a pillow.
Not
the pillow.
Not the challenge.
Right, this is not the challenge, this is something else. But we're going to put these together. We're not going to put our two, because our friend asked us, would there ever be a time where you would join them together and make one? Nope. Everybody gets their own. So, we are going to continue sewing these together, and we are going to put them together to make a pillow.
And we are hand sewing them, English paper piecing. And it's just...
It's...
especially like when you're on a call or something like that, it's very soothing to hand stitch.
Yeah.
Which most of you will find very amusing.
Considering how much I have said, I hate stitching by hand.
I'm not going to stitch by hand. I'm not going to hand quilt. I'm not going to cross stitch.
Blah, 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 blah. We just don't listen to you anymore.
It's really, and I'm so excited about the project.
Yeah, it's really turning out so cool.
Because we asked on Instagram last week, on our Instagram stories, at what point does your brain switch over to Halloween?
So many of you said November 1st,
right.
Which I'm just like, somebody said, David said January.
And I asked him because I would have thought that he was November 1st. And he said, well, we have to leave room for Santa.
Okay. That does make sense.
Right.
That does make sense.
So it's just, and every year, you know, I'm in the summer and I know it's coming and I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to go yet. And then all of a sudden it just happens and it's like, okay, it's time. Time for fall, time for Halloween.
We kind of got into a different mindset when we started doing retail.
Yeah.
Because when you start doing retail, you are purchasing Halloween at the January shows. But it starts coming in like July and August. And you have to, you think, I am not going over in July and August.
I'm not putting the inventory out.
Right. And we would usually hold off until September, but people want to buy their Halloween stuff so they can decorate all the way through October.
Right.
So you got to have it out well before October 1st. But now it's like all of a sudden, all our colors of yarn are going fall. It's like all the new colors are going fall because that's where the brain is. You know, we have switched.
And when I'm choosing colors in my mind, it's like, you know, the pastels and the brights are gone. It's all fall colors now.
Yep.
That's all I want to see.
So for us, it was like last week.
Yeah. So
The switch went and it's full on. Sorry, we have an Instacart going and there was a question about one of our items.
yeah.
So we had to take care of that because God forbid you bring in something other than Dawn dishwashing soap. Just doesn't work. Anyway, so we started cutting these out at the beginning of last week.
Yeah.
Beginning to mid of last week. And that was cutting the Hexies and gluing them and everything like that. And we started sewing them maybe on Friday.
Yeah.
So sewing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And
for
just
me,
a little bit at a time because the eyes
Yeah.
start to go.
but for me, that's really quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So this is as wide as it's going to be. I'm going to have wide enough to do an 18 by 18 pillow. It will depend on whether I want to do an 18 or a 16, but I think 18 by 18 is what I'm going to go with.
And what we're going to do is we're making it, we're going out a certain width, and then what we'll do is when we get everything we want, then we'll trim it.
Right.
To make it the right size. So
It's going to be so pretty.
yeah.
So pretty. And then I think I'm going to do a plain fabric on the back. I am not going to do
A print or anything.
a print.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, when I say a plain fabric, I'm going to do a Halloween fabric on the back, but I'm not going to do Hexies. I'm just going to do one piece
Yeah.
on the back and a zipper, and we're done.
Yep.
It'll be cool. We'll
Yeah.
show you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. So that's what we've been doing.
Right. That's the excitement for this week.
Yeah. This is our lives.
That, and
I'm
we
so full of
are
excitement.
we're getting ready for Pittsburgh, and today we're going to be putting together hopefully most of the display so we can see where we need to fill in. But Pittsburgh is next week.
Oh my God.
So
We're getting just a little bit frantic about this.
we're getting very excited. It's going to be our first fiber festival in 2 years.
Very excited about that part.
Right. So
Very excited about going out and staying there, and a little bit worried about everything that we have to get done before we leave next Wednesday. But
that's always the case.
it is always.
But we have new display pieces, so we just have to make sure that we've already hit one snag that we're working our way around. So yeah, stay tuned on Instagram because we're going to start putting in stories as we start to put the display together.
Right.
So
Yeah, no, it's going to look pretty. It's going to
Yeah.
be different. We went completely different
yeah,
this time.
we're trying not to do the just grid of yarn. So
We want to stand out. B.O. There are those toads. Gotta go their own way. Helen's going to have some editing to do. I keep distracting her. Focus, Maribeth!
right, okay.
All right. So we are going to keep going here because we've got, as the list is long. Okay. So don't forget, Jabberwock, Bandersnatch, available now in sock, 100%, and DK.
Right.
And on Friday, we're going to talk to you a little bit more about the pillow, the August challenge, and we'll release the kits then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And you still have till next week to finish up the bags, and then we're moving on to the next one.
Right.
So
Okay. There are a couple of animal guide boxes left, so if you didn't get one and you thought, oh, I missed it, don't worry, there are a couple left, so go ahead. You can go and purchase them. We dyed it. We have everything that we're waiting on one piece to come, but it may be at the mailbox right now, so we have to go and check that. But then we are going to put together the boxes and send them out, and then you guys get to have them because they're so pretty. They're so pretty. All right. I think that's it.
yes,
All right. We hope you guys have a great rest of the week.
go forth and create.
We'll see you on Friday.
Right, and then during the week, come see us on Instagram and Facebook.
Right, because we're going to be doing Wash It Wednesday.
Right.
Because we have some colors to show on Wash It Wednesday. And
then as we get getting our displays ready and everything, so yeah.
yeah, we're going to put stuff up in the stories. So follow us on Instagram. We're Toad Hollow NJ.
Right.
All right. Have a great day, guys.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.